guys, and welcome back to my channel. It feels so crazy because I don't think I have filmed a YouTube video with lighting since probably like 2017 or 2018, and it is 2022 now, so it feels really exciting. I'm actually very excited for this. If you are new here, hello, my name is Sierra. I am kind of like a lifestyle channel with a little spooky twist, and as we approach the spooky season, I have kind of drifted from Halloween hunting into going into more of the makeup side of things, which is my true passion. If you do not follow me on Instagram, I will link it down below. Every single year for the past almost 10 years, I have been posting a week's worth of characters at the end of the month of October leading up to Halloween, and my mom actually coined the name thesierraween, and that's where my Instagram name came from. I just really love transforming myself, so I wanted to show you guys some of what I think are great basics if you're just getting started in special effects, Halloween makeup, what have you. These are the bare basic bones that you will need for a multitude of looks. If you like videos like this, please make sure to like and subscribe. I would love to have you on my creepy little corner of the internet, and let's go ahead and jump right in. Side note for anyone who may ask, this shirt is actually from the kids section of Target. They do not have any cool adult shirts, so I went ahead and picked this up in a size large. Okay, so outside of like foundation, eyeshadow, and powder and all that normal good stuff, I'm going to show you what I have been using for the past almost decade. Oh, shit. Okay, so the brand that I gravitate more often than not is Mehron. You can order from their website, but I actually get a lot of their stuff through Amazon, so that name will be popping up a lot today. So the first thing I want to show you guys is very well loved. Please do not judge it. It has literally been with me through every single look. This is the Maron Paint. What is, oh god. It's like their Aqua Pro paint palette or something. I will link everything down below for you guys just in case I mess up. Oh lord. It has truly seen better days. So this... So most of my looks that I've done, I have used at least part of this palette. So things like the red I used with my Lord Farquaad shirt look. I have used the green for, oh my god, I don't even remember, Beetlejuice, I think. White and black are definitely well loved. This one I used with the Count from Sesame Street. So these are great because they're water activated and they come off super easy. So the one downside is you don't want to get caught in the rain with this because your paint will run. But this has been a lifesaver because you can choose the opacity. If you need something a little like more opaque, you just use less water. If you want something a little more translucent, use a lot more water. So it's super versatile. I have used it with both brushes and makeup sponges, like beauty sponges. This is seriously one of my favorite products. I cannot recommend this enough, and you should absolutely buy this if you are even a little bit curious about face painting or body painting. Now this next product, I cannot tell you how many times this has saved a look. It is the Mehron Clown White. So this is literally like a paste. It is just this super thick paste. Like, and it is so opaque. I have had numerous makeup looks where I go to use a white paint, like in the last palette I just showed you guys, and I've had to go in with a sponge and use this, and it is so thick, it feels so terrible on the skin, just because I don't love super thick makeup like that. But it is truly super opaque, and you can get it so even and get a really nice even base. And then I will actually go over it with this Maron Colorset powder. This is just a white powder, and it sets everything so nicely so that you can go over top with shadows or, you know, any kind of like look that you're going for if it's not totally just like blank white. You can also use this over top of the paints that I showed you in the paint palette, and it'll just kind of set everything down so that it doesn't smudge or move. Now if you're in the market for a liquid latex, here we go again. Mehron is my go-to. You can get some from Spirit Halloween, and theirs is not bad. But this is what I prefer. Again, I can get it on Amazon and just have it shipped directly to my house. So I have this giant bottle of liquid latex. I also have one that is more flesh skin toned. This has been really great in the past when I did Billy Butcherson because I needed something that was going to be skin tone color that I wouldn't have to go and put makeup over. It just kind of like took that step out of having to put foundation over top of the powder. So this is really good if you're doing a look that's going to be close to your natural skin tone. I do believe this comes in different shades, but I'll have to double check on that. The white is great, however, because it does dry down to a clear, and then you can powder it and then put any color foundation or paint over top of it, and everything should blend nice and seamlessly. One thing, or actually two things in different fonts basically, that I cannot recommend enough is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk. And they also have a skinnier version in pure white. So essentially these are going to be exactly what they sound like. So I use something like this to sketch out if I have like a look that has a lot of detail to it. Say you're doing like a skeleton look and you want to map out the teeth, you can go in with something like this and kind of map out that look, and then it's easy to wipe off if you mess up. And then you have a great outline for when you go in with your paint or your eyeshadows or what have you, and you just follow that. But this is a must-have. I seriously, like this I would say get before anything else, like truly a lifesaver. Okay, so moving into blocking things out. This looks disgusting, I'm so sorry. The Elmer's glue stick in the disappearing purple is what I use for my brows every single time. I recommend the little teeny skinny, this one. There's a bigger, fatter version that's like super purple, or I don't know. But the bigger one, for some reason, when I've used it, has pilled up whenever I try to do multiple layers of it. This always comes in clutch, and it just is like a glue stick. Just a normal little Elmer's glue stick. So make sure you get the small version, not the like jumbo stick. Also, I cannot recommend having a bald cap more than anything else. I got this off of Amazon. There's a bunch of different ones out there that you could choose from. Make sure that you get something that has like a thin edge to it because it makes it easier to blend out with liquid latex. I need to buy more, so I actually don't have any on hand right now, but spirit gum is another thing that is a must-have in my bag. I use that to put down the edge of a bald cap, or I will, if I have like a prosthetic that I want to put on, I will use spirit gum. But I do recommend if you get spirit gum, be sure to get the remover as well, because that stuff is a literal nightmare to take off. It will take off every single baby hair that you have if you don't use something like this with like a Q-tip. But spirit gum remover helps a lot. If you don't want to have something so serious to like adhere things, you can either use the liquid latex or you can even use eyelash glue. As long as it's something like lightweight, like rhinestones, gems, those sort of things. So just something to keep in mind. Okay, so I have just a few more things to show you guys. This next one is from Maron. It is their Bruise palette. So if you're wanting to do something like a bruise or to add some discoloration to the skin, something like this is going to be really great because it's cream based, so you can blend colors together. This, you can literally put it on the skin, get the next color, go on top, and then you can use something like this, which is a little textured sponge, to just kind of add irritation, that sort of thing. So the Bruise wheel is really cool if you want to do something very simple but very effective. NYX has come out with this palette, I believe, the past 2 or 3 years. This is their SFX Cream Palette, and it has all these different shades in it. As you can see, the yellow and the white and the blue have been well loved. So these are really great if you don't want to do like your entire face, but you do want to do a section and make it really opaque. These are really buildable and really nice. So if you just want something easy that you can just grab in a palette like this, I think that this is a really awesome thing to have. Another product that I want to talk about is fake blood. I love using fake blood. I have so many different kinds. Actually, I think I'm going to do a video dedicated just to the blood. Spirit Halloween and Amazon and costume stores all have different types. Again, Mehron is one of my favorites to use for fake blood, but I have found some pretty good ones at the costume store. So I will be doing a more in-depth video on that, but spirit blood. But fake blood is great to have because you can elevate any look and make it look nice and gross, and you don't have to do a lot of effort with that. And my last thing is a little controversial depending on who you ask, but I love makeup wipes. The Neutrogena makeup wipes are my favorite. This I will use when I take off face paint. I use it when actually any of these products that I showed you today, I will use this to take it off first, and then I hop in the shower and I use my face wash to get the rest of it off. But this at least gets a bunch of that off, and you get so many, was it 25 in a thing? So, but any kind of makeup remover wipe that you like will work just fine. Just so that you get a majority of that makeup off before you go in your shower and it looks like an absolute crime scene, depending on what color you did. Okay guys, that is going to be it for me today. If you would like to see some videos of like little wounds or bruising or those kind of like makeup looks, please let me know. I think that would be kind of fun to do, kind of get everybody hyped for Halloween season. If you have any products that you love for special effects or Halloween makeup, please leave them down below. I'm always open to trying new products, and I think I will be having another one of these videos for more advanced looks and the products that I use for those. But yeah, again, if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. I post on Fridays most of the time. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!